that's a big hit.
There is a case being built right now by Trading Standards UK in terms of looking into the way that he sells his programs and the way that he markets himself, because I got in contact and I explained everything to them, and I actually recorded the entire phone call with his sales guy.
Wow.
And backed up. I can back up all of his claims.
$50,000. I don't know what to do with it. I'm just really lost. And just they go crazy if you didn't give them the money.
Yeah.
Like,
so I thought, okay, maybe I can trust Max and his guys. Maybe they will disqualify me. That's what I was hoping for. I was really hoping for that. So I went on the call, and the call lasted about, I think it was almost 2 hours roughly. The call lasted. The first conversation was all about, how much money do you have for one? And I said to the guy on the second phone call now, well, I have this amount of money, and this is my life savings, so I'm not sure if I can really be investing in this right now. But you guys called me, so let's see where this is going to go.
Some gurus and content creators on social media would have you believe you can make passive income with no money, no skills, and no experience. We are definitely living in the matrix. Max himself has testimonials of students who made $10,000 in 1 month, whether it be in the weight loss industry or even relationship and dating industry, and has many other various income claims throughout his channel. It's hard not to believe him. Like I mentioned earlier, making anything less than 6 figures with your online business isn't sexy in the market and apparently is deemed unsuccessful. If you really want objective and cold hard truth about a business model, whether it's Kindle Direct, self-publishing books, growth on YouTube as a content creator, Shopify dropshipping, or whatever, simply add Reddit or Quora to all of your Google searches. Now, I'm not saying everything on Reddit is 100% factual, but if you see a multitude of threads by various independent people saying practically the same thing, then it is safe to assume that that information is correct. Especially since that they have no financial incentive to sway you any particular way. They're not getting paid to make the videos. They don't have a course that they're selling to you. Most of the time, they're independent people. You don't even know, they don't have their real name on there either. So, speaking of which, if you search Max Tornow, Reddit, bare threads arise.
Watch your ass on camera.
Niggas ain't got me on no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
That ain't me.
Now, we'll start with the positive ones to keep things balanced, but you'll quickly realize that a lot of the positive comments or positive things vouching for the success of Max Tornow's course tend to be very shallow compliments or shallow reviews when they are breaking down their successful experience, so to speak. Now, I was gonna start with Reddit, but even an independent review site like Trustpilot, the positive reviews I found on Max Tornow on that site as well seem very shallow and not very nuanced. Here's what I see. Alright, so on Trustpilot, he has a 4.7 rating out of 5. First review, 3 days ago. Hello. This program has helped me a lot building my own online business. At the beginning, I had no idea where to start. This program has a really good step-by-step plan on how to have a successful business. Moreover, you have the coaches who help you throughout the process. What business did he start? How much? When did he become successful? Nothing. Next one. March 5th, 2021. This mentoring was life-changing. Before I started Freedom Business Mentoring, I was very frustrated and had no real idea where I wanted to go in life. The only thing I knew was I wanted to be self-employed, financially free, and wanted to help other people. This program will teach you skills and abilities that you need to know if you want to be an entrepreneur, or if you want to succeed in life. It changed my life and my perspective completely. I gained so much experience and practical knowledge from my business. Hard work, dedication, and persistence pay off. GG. Again, what was your business? Where was the income? When did you become successful? When did you start making money? What were the costs? Nothing. One more for the culture. March 5th, 2021. Jeremy Arisioni, Italian. FBM is a great coaching program, and it helped me build my online business as a fitness coach. Finally. It is perfectly structured, and I just had to follow it step by step. I never would have thought to be in this position as an online coach. I helped my clients in such amazing ways. After not even 1 month of starting FBM, I made my first clients. Now I am looking to what is next as I am growing my business. I want to experience all my gratitude. I want to express All my gratitude to Max and his amazing team that made this possible for me. They inspired me, gave me hope, and helped me go in the direction that I want in my life. A huge GG to you. So, there's some positive comments out here, it seems. Some real people. Hopefully we can switch them up. Trustpilot. Now, it's one thing to make, say, 10K your first couple months, right? But did you make any more sales that year? One thing you will notice on Trustpilot is that a lot of these reviews, the positive ones essentially, were all invited by Max, I guess. So, there is some bias there, I suppose, right? There's some bias there.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Honestly, the best reviews to keep note of or to actually look at with some substance are those students who are maybe a year or two or 3 years into their business due to Max's help. If you're still successful 2 or 3 years after that, and it wasn't like a one-off, you can all get like one-off. People on YouTube always have that one-off video that does well, but were you consistent throughout the years? Did you constantly have income coming in? Are you constantly getting views? So it's one thing to get maybe a 10K client this month, but are you constantly getting that every month? So the question is, how sustainable long-term are Max's methods? You could say that part right there was some of the good and the bad. But now we move on to the ugly. This review is courtesy of Petru. Same advice over and over with little to no results. I encountered several problems through the program. 1. Sales training very brief. There are no real sales strategies. They tell you to ask for the money and keep pushing. If you join the program, you have to learn sales on your own. 2. Lead generation strategies were not working. Besides, add a call to action to every post. The social media strategies are ineffective and outdated. Even though we had a big following, after turning the existing audience into clients, we struggled to find new ones. Posting the Facebook groups or repeat the same things over and over on social media don't work. 3. Ads training is a complete joke. People signing up for the consultation calls were not in our target audience, and we ended up wasting lots of money on ineffective ads. We got no personalized help. Moreover, each time I asked questions or suggested different strategies, I received only insults and got no explanations for why my suggestions were ineffective. I obtained most of the results due to already having a big following. Afterward, I was unable to generate not even a quarter of the revenue and almost ended up months at a loss. The advice received was to keep doing what we tell you to do. We had 12 months one-on-one coaching contract where they promised me that I'd earn 100K per month consistently. Y'all see the outrageous income claims? It's not enough to make 10K. It's not enough to make 5K per month. It has to be 100K. However, Max quit the WhatsApp mentoring group after 9 months despite the written agreement and the promises made. He said he could no longer help me. Now there's even a longer review on Trustpilot. Just on Trustpilot, go by the negative reviews and you'll see some of these others. Very long. See, the long ones are very detailed. The short ones, as I showed you, very short, very like fluff. Now we move on to Reddit.
I know, I'm pissing everybody off tonight. That's my job.
Alright, so Reddit. Still kind of positive, still kind of on the positive end here. Is Max Tornow a scam? This is about 25 days ago, so it's relatively recent. I know this isn't 100% the right subreddit for this, but it's sad Max isn't getting more recognition for what he's doing. One of the very few legit guys that actually cares about his clients, that actually goes above and beyond to always be there for them. This guy literally lives for his clients day in and day out. He was applying to questions on Christmas, New Year's Eve, weekends, non-stop. Hundreds of entrepreneurs wouldn't be where they are today if it wasn't for this guy and his team. I've been in his beginner and later also his advanced program, making 12K and 25K a month nowadays. Still scaling though. So there's some people vouching for the credibility of Max on here, on Reddit too. So you know, there's that. We'd like to know where they're at after two or 3 years of business, though. Now, the holy grail. Freedom Business Mentoring by Max Tornow. Updated review. Updated. It's about 130 days ago. He says, and I quote, "I went through Max Tornow's Freedom Business Mentoring program, and here's my honest review. I'm writing this to benefit those who are thinking about joining." Pros. Gotta start with the pros. It's the compliment sandwich. Start off with the good, mix in the bad or the criticisms, and then finish out with some more good. Pros. They teach you the practice of identifying your strengths and your target market. They teach you how to reach out to prospects. They teach you how to sell. The large investment will make you actually try to make this work instead of just dabbling. Yeah. That is one benefit of actually paying for stuff, because you actually apply it, you actually take it seriously, because you've invested. Last one. You will gain a basic understanding of the foundations of starting a business. Notes. All of this information can be found on the internet. It's convenient to have it all in one place within the program, but it's not that hard to find.
I need y'all to shut her down. I want her mouth closed permanently. I want her mouth closed permanently. I need y'all to shut her down. I want her mouth closed permanently. I want her mouth closed permanently.
Cons. Too expensive. I paid 3,000 euros, standard amount for the program, and the information taught can be found easily online. There's no secret sauce to the program that isn't on the internet. It's just been organized into one place. If you know what skill or service you want to sell, who your target audience is, where they are, and if they can find a way to reach them and sell to them, that's basically everything. The entire business model is go out and join Facebook groups and try to engage with people in those groups so you can sell to them. 2. Very low success rate. There are now 1,300 plus members in the program. There were only maybe 5 to 7 people who had truly remarkable results. By remarkable, I mean guys who have made 10K plus. After these guys, there are maybe 25 to 35 people who made a single sale before going silent and struggling. This is because the business model Max teaches isn't scalable, and in the program, he'll even tell you that the goal of the program is to get just one client. If you happen to be one of the lucky few who do this, then he'll pitch you his upsell program to show you how to scale. So, to summarize, the success rate of the big winners is 7 out of 1,300, or 0.5%, and the one-time closers are 35 out of 1,300, or 2.7%. Now the big cojones here. Misleading testimonials. While Max isn't necessarily falsifying the testimonials you see on his Instagram, they're not exactly the best examples either. For one thing, the only line of communication we have with Max's employees, because Max himself doesn't engage with us aside from the weekly 1-hour meeting with 500 of us at the same time, is through the Facebook group. So, when you see the WhatsApp testimonials, just know that those are his high-ticket one-on-one clients who paid upwards of 10K plus after having made one sale. 2.7% of the group. So, these testimonials do not represent the vast majority of the group. Furthermore, there's no way to tell if they're even real. How easy it is to just text yourself from your friend's phone, blur out the number, and call it a testimonial. I'm not accusing Max of this, I'm just saying it's something to think about. Let me just cut through the closing thoughts so I don't have to bore y'all with too much text. Closing thoughts. I'm an old student of Max from his RSD days. I love Max and I can't hate on him for trying to make a living. That being said, all of his RSD crew had one major skill with years of time invested in that skill set: social dynamics. That's what they were best at. I respect Max for trying something new, but his domain of expertise is not in building businesses. RSD Tyler basically made Max and gave him consumer attention. Unfortunately, Max can't do that for you. If you really want to go this route and start a coaching business, there are loads and loads of resources online with content just as good as FBM. I've gone over the wall, and now I'm coming back to you, all empty-handed, so that you don't have to. Yo, save yourself the 3,000 euros. It's a lot of money, and it's simply not worth it, in my humble opinion. He said humble opinion. Yo. Damn. So again, just search up Max Tornow or your favorite guru, add Reddit to the search term, and you'll find out everything you need to know. Now, we could very well end the video right here, but where's the fun in that?
Everyone, listen up. You didn't lose your money. Now, you have your... Technically, you kind of lost your